Alright, I don't know how to go about explaining this, but assuming you have like basic knowledge of how the Colosseum works, like that there's 12 waves and that there's an increasing number of monsters spawning every wave, then that's pretty much all you need to know. This tile that I'm starting on right here, well, it's actually specifically this one I have marked behind the runes. I think this one's, they call it like the B5 tile or something. Anyways, that's the tile that you want to start every single wave of the Colosseum on. It's very important that like you start the wave the same every time, because that's going to guarantee that everything that spawns out here doesn't have a chance to hit you before you get behind the pillar over here on this other marked tile. So I'll just show that, because the beginning waves are very self-explanatory. You literally, like, there's only like a couple things to just pray, you know, what you need to pray. I guess another thing is you need a way to one-shot the 3 little minions that spawn at the beginning of every wave. And how I do that is Tunic Shadow, Zamorak Cape, the Occult Necklace, and the Tormented Bracelet, plus a Saturated Heart will get you there. You just need to be able to hit a 48. And if that means you have to cast twice with the Trident, it's just a little bit slower. It's not too big of a deal. So I'll just show you like what the first wave is here. Well, this is wave 4, so that'll be... I also recommend getting the plugin for the Colosseum so that way you can see what each wave has. And I keep moving because while you're moving, these minions can't hit you. So, as long as you never stop moving, it should be relatively good. At least good enough for you to kill them in time. And these guys you just pray in the correct order, so this will be range, mage, melee. And they're on a 10-tick attack cycle, so you just count it out. Mostly everything in this place is on a 5-tick cycle. There's a few exceptions to that. The final boss and the minions. The minions that spawn at the beginning of every wave are actually 6-tick. So it's kind of weird. But they only attack on like a specific cycle. Like if it's not their time to attack, they'll just sit there and stare at you. So that's how you know when to fit in like your attacks when you're running around. I don't know how to really explain that. It's kind of like more of an advanced thing. It's not really important in the beginning. Okay, I appreciate that. Probably, yeah, I can turn that down quite a bit. I don't know what's a good way for me to test it, like the audio in game. I don't know. I just adjusted it to basically like half, so we'll see if that helps. So when I start each wave, it's after the fifth tick of the start of the wave, you need to start moving. So I'll kind of count that out next wave, so you can kind of get like, if you look at like my prayer orb up here, that's a good visualization of one tick. Each time this thing restarts, that's the beginning of a tick, and each time it gets to the other side, that's the end of the tick. So that whole span is one tick. 1, 2, 3. You did not have to deal with it that way, but once you know how to off-tick things and you start learning the rules of this place, you'll be able to do certain things like that to speed up your run. But it doesn't matter if you're just trying to get like one completion out of this, then none of these tricks really matter. You just need to learn what each monster does and you'll be able to do it. Okay, yeah, your PB's 21 minutes, alright. You're not going to get too much faster than that with basically what I'm trying to get at here, but like in order to get like sub 20, you're going to need to start bringing in like a Venator bow switch and stuff like that to increase your DPS. Like I bring the Venator bow, but it's literally just to kill the mage minion at the start of each wave. But some people that are good enough will bring a whole range switch along with it, so that way they can Venator bow certain groups of enemies for better DPS than the scythe or like a rapier would be. So that's a potential way you can also shave off some time if your PB's already 21 minutes. Yeah, brews are not really needed. I just bring them because, one, I've been lagging a lot recently, and two, I mean, I just tend to fuck up. You know, it's human nature after doing this for so many hours. A hard shout out to Wave 6 for being the hardest wave in the Colosseum. Dude, die. Remember when I said I like to fuck up? kind of forgot there was a ranger there for a second. Now I just hear a fucking whistling coming out of the background. $50K glory. I have no idea what my glory record is. I'll have to check after this run. I don't even really pay attention to it. I know, yeah, glory mainly like works off of damage that you don't take in a wave. Like if you have 0 damage in a wave, that's like really good. And then also you just want to like, you know, pick multipliers that are purposefully bad but give more glory per wave. Typically not. The wave 4 one's pretty tough to get without a Venator bow. Consistently at least, but I get it sometimes.
Dying on my hardcore Iron Man. Completed.
Wow. Oops. Yeah, let's give it a quick look here. 49,516. I'm so glorious. Probably one of the more useless things Jagex has added. Just codes. Is the audio closer with my voice now, you think? don't gotta explain anything. Let's try and actually go around here. Go a tick short there. There's a bad spawn on the Ranger, and my DPS is too good on the Major, actually. Or I just didn't pull the Ranger over soon enough. I don't even care that the guy's... of course. As I already said, I don't even care that this guy was on the same tick as the Major, but then I'm just distracted. Also just worked a 12-hour shift, so I'm fucking exhausted mentally too. was like the worst DPS known to man right there. It was like 10 or 11 scythe swings and didn't kill the ranger.
Dying on my hardcore Iron Man. Completed.
Clap.